Welcome to Meet the Docs with your host, Grant Otten, brought to you by Columbus Community Hospital.
Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Meet the Docs, brought to you by the Columbus Community Hospital. I'm Grant Otten, joined by Dr. Maggie Egbarts today. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So I guess let's just start a little bit about what it is that you do.
So I am one of the pediatricians here at Columbus Children's, and so I see kiddos here in clinic, and we take care of newborn babies up at the hospital.
Cool.
We take care of some babies in the NICU there that are a little bit more sick, so that's the ICU, the neonatal intensive care. And then we also take care of some hospitalist babies, so any babies that are sick in the hospital we take care of as well. So.
Very cool. Well, what is it that kind of drove you to get into this field while you were, I guess, were studying? And was there something that you were like, oh man, or is that something you've always kind of known you wanted to do?
Yeah, I've always known, I don't know, ever since I was little, I wanted to be a doctor.
Yeah.
I don't really know whatever made that, but I always have. And I knew I always wanted to do pediatrics, and I, nannied and babysat all growing up, and I just love kids, and so it always just fitting.
It just kind of seemed like a natural fit.
Yes.
And I guess now that you're in it, what's maybe your favorite part about doing this kind of work?
There's lots of great things. I think the families, and that's the great thing about doing general pediatrics is I get to see the baby when they're born, I get to see for all their well visits, I get to see them when they're sick, I get to see them grow up, I get to learn, all about the families and build a relationship and see them frequently, and it's enjoyable.
So let's talk a little bit about your education and kind of how you ended up here in Columbus.
Yes, so I grew up in Waterloo,
Okay.
Nebraska, so just right west of Elkhorn, and graduated high school, I guess it was DC West when I graduated, and I went to University of Nebraska at Omaha and completed my bachelor's there, and then I went to the medical center for my degree and did residency in Omaha as well at Children's. So I've been in Nebraska my whole life, and my husband, actually, we went to high school together, and
cool.
And he is definitely a small town kind of guy.
Yeah.
So we knew we wanted to do something kind of more on the outskirts, and I spent a week here with Dr. Rohr and Dr. Allen, and they were amazing. And I love the community. This is a great place to raise children, and so here we are.
Well, we've had Dr. Rohr and Dr. Allen on the show before. What's it kind of like working with them?
Oh, they're great. They're so great. They are very good mentors, and they, they know that we're, at the same level, but they've been doing this for, a lot longer than I have, so they're very helpful, and they've been great.
Well, this whole area here is kind of Medical Row. Along the street, we've got, the cancer, the center, we got the children's center, we got the hospital. So, kind of operating in the facilities here, do you guys find yourself working with the other facilities quite a bit, and what's kind of been like working here in Columbus?
Yeah, well, I'm new, to the area, but I can tell you that I've had to call several different specialists in the area, so the ENT doctor, the surgeon I was talking to the other day, and everyone's been so great. Yeah. So great. Everyone's really easy to communicate with and very responsive to, my concerns, and it's been awesome community.
Well, as we kind of wrap up here, when you talk about Waterloo, it is nice because it's a little bit smaller, but it is also so close to Omaha that it's a nice mix. Is that kind of why Columbus was such a nice fit for you guys? Because it is a small town, but it's also it's a little bit bigger.
It's a little bit bigger, yep. There's, Hy-Vee and Walmart are here. I do miss Target, but other than that, I think everything is. Other than that, it's great. Yeah, there's enough here that it's not, and Omaha's so close. It's not that hard to drive there. So,
well, Doctor, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And thank you guys for joining us as well for another edition of Meet the Docs, brought to you by the Columbus Community Hospital. For Dr. Egbarts, I'm Grant Otten. We'll see you guys next time.